Good afternoon, everyone! Did someone say Christmas is coming? Whoop, 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 whoop! Yeah! We got this. So, what a day it is. So, not only have I now gone on leave for the remainder of the Christmas period, which I'm proper stoked about because this is my first. Um, this is my first leave of this year where I'm not doing up the house and I get to chill out and relax and everything else. So, first and foremost, that's amazing. Um, but secondly, Dalton Harris has followed me today and has also sent me a private message on a Twitter, which I've put a picture up, which you'll be able to see, and it looks like we are going to meet up, which will be amazing because I hope to do a live reaction with Dalton Harris of maybe one of his videos or of a video of his choice. And I will be bringing that to you all maybe as an additional Christmas special. I am still on the hunt at the moment to do a live Christmas special for all you hashtag JArmy fans out there with James Arthur's mother. I have messaged her. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. But let's get back to this. So obviously mentioning James Arthur. So I have been receiving a number of wonderful messages from you all for those that have been watching my live reactions for James Arthur's videos. And one person in particular said that I should take a look at this video, and you can see the title says James Arthur special song for bullied young girl. Actually, the song is called Beat the Bullies. Now, some of you may be aware of this, some of you may have seen it before. If you haven't, then it's an absolute pleasure that I can bring it to you today. I think this video is going to be more of sort of just... I wanted to bring it to you because I feel very, very passionately about it. Simply because I always talk about James Arthur being amazing and absolutely awesome and so humble. And without giving anything away, I think that this video truly defines James as an individual and really covers all of those things that I've said. So it's not me trying to be a fanboy, I guess is the definition. I'm not really a fanboy. I'm just a massive lover of James Arthur's music and his capability because I absolutely love music, and it just does something to me in such a phenomenal way. And it doesn't have to happen to be James Arthur's music; it can be other music as well. But it has to be good music in order for me to really have that connection with it. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring you this video today, and like I said, I don't think I need to give it much of an introduction, and I think that the video itself will just highlight all those things I've said about James. So we will have a discussion at the end, and obviously I've done a bit of a brief introduction here. So without further ado, let's crack on with this, shall we? It is 10 minutes long, but let's go with it, and then just listen to just how awesome James is. And it matches up exactly what I've been saying about him.
When Chloe was little, she was happy-go-lucky, really wonderful child.
Chloe was always dancing, singing, jumping, and she's like a ball of love.
When she got to secondary school, she became very quiet. She started to lock herself in the bathroom. Eventually, I found out that she was being bullied. And the way I found out was I saw her one day and she had cuts all over her tummy.
Wow.
And the reason she'd been locking the bathroom door was because she was self-harming. She said it was a way for her to ease the pain.
Well,
It was,
she didn't deserve it, did she?
no, she was such a kind person, and yet people were being so nasty to her through this bullying. It was very difficult to take.
Felt so alone, so isolated, that she actually attempted to end her own life.
But I don't like talking about that.
Wow.
It's horrific. What sort of mum doesn't know that her child is suffering in such a horrific way that she feels so low, so depressed that she actually didn't want to be in this world anymore. She always puts everyone else first. When Chloe was at her very, very lowest, she realised that by writing down her feelings, by writing songs, she has a coping mechanism. Once she realised how amazing the power of music was, she started doing anti-bullying talks in schools. Chloe started Beat the Bullies a few years ago now. Basically, she opens her heart and her soul telling her story in the hope that it will prevent other children from going through the same pain as she did.
Wow.
Chloe has spent hundreds of hours travelling around the UK helping people through her charity, Beat the Bullies. She juggles all of this while studying her passion at college, music.
There are a few people in the music industry that Chloe really looks up to, like James Arthur. James Arthur's spoken out quite publicly about mental health and how it affected him. To be brave enough to actually bare his soul and talk about it, I think she connects with him in that way.
Her mum's travelled to meet James so he can find out all about her to write a very special song.
I can relate so much. It sounds like the mirror image of my own story. It's beautiful to hear that she found a way to channel that energy, that, you know, anxiety that she was obviously feeling, and that gives me a lot of inspiration for her song.
She's as crazy as a fruitcake.
Perfect.
So, have a bit of craziness in it?
Yeah.
What an absolute legend he is to step out and to help her. I don't need to say any more.
I can do that. You don't want it to be downbeat. You want it to be positive. Yeah.
So when the kids hear it, they're like, "That's what I want." There's light at the end of the tunnel.
An empowering song.
Yeah.
A song that's going to make people feel strong, right?
Yeah.
She's the perfect person to write about.
I've got goosebumps. I can't wait.
Cool.
So unbeknownst to Chloe, we've all come to her college in Portsmouth for what she thinks is just another average lecture.
Hello! How are you?
Are we on Big Brother?
Are you all like, what is going on today? Something fishy is up. As you have probably guessed, this is not your normal college class. We have some very special messages for somebody in the audience today.
I'm proper nervous now. Who is it? Hi, Chloe. You think you're here today for a normal class,
Oh,
but
again.
actually, everyone's here for
Holy
you.
moly.
Hi, Chloe. I hope you have a fantastic
Getting really
day. You
emotional.
deserve it. And all them horrible times of people bullying you, and you knew what to do, you handled it, and I'm so proud. Love you to bits.
Bless her.
Hey Chloe, I know you always worry about me, but I just want to say thank you for always being there for me and always supporting me, and I love you.
I think you've done a wonderful job going out to young people who are suffering with similar things and helping them overcome their problems as well. It takes a very special person to do that, and we all think that you're someone in a million, and we love you so much.
So, Chloe, we're all here for you! You're a remarkable young woman, and there is one person in particular that your story really touched. They have written a song about you, especially for you. Please welcome James Arthur.
Look at her face.
How's it going? The story really touched me. I feel like we probably quite similar as young kids, like a little bit odd and, you know, hyperactive. And,
Yeah.
and I got bullied as well. Music was my saviour, and I know that's the same for you. I had loads of material to write a song for you about, so you're an inspiration. Well done for, like, sharing your story with people. It's very brave. You're going to help other people who have gone through what you've gone through, so well done. Chloe Hine, this is your song. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was always a bright kid. So much so, I think I made the other kids a little bit frightened. Oh, the way I talk too fast when I'm nervous. They talk behind my back, but I heard it, and it's hurting. Yeah, it hurt me so. Why don't they see my bruises? 'Cause I wear them all on my heart. But when I put scars on my surface, I found there's no love in self-harm. And you can't hurt me now. Wow. 'Cause I lose my pain in the melody. I don't hurt me now. 'Cause I know that love is the remedy. You can't hurt us now. 'Cause all I need is my family. Oh, 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 oh. We can beat the bullies. Nobody's messing with Chloe, Jess, Mama Lewis. I know that we can do it. We can beat the bullies, and we believe it fully. We're sick of being sufferers. Look at us now, spoken about from the clouds. Nobody's stopping us now. Nobody's knocking me down. You'd be a fool to count a fighter out. Everyone stand up and shout. You can't hurt me now. 'Cause I lose my pain in the melodies. You can't hurt me now. 'Cause I know that love is the remedy. They can't hurt us now. Because all I need is my family. Oh, 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 oh. And we can beat the bullies. Oh, 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 oh. We can beat all of this love. And all of this pain, I can take it away. I can change the world. You can't hurt me now. Because I lose my pain in the melody. You can't hurt me now. 'Cause I know that love is the remedy. They can't hurt us now. Because all I need is my family. Oh, 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 oh. And we can beat the bullies. Oh, 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 oh. We can beat, yeah. We can beat the bullies.
Wow. Wasn't that awesome? Let's get into it.
Oh, 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 oh. And we can beat the bullies. Oh, 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 oh.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Apologies for getting a bit that really hit me hard, that did. And yeah, it was phenomenal. So what an inspirational story, first and foremost. And you know, I felt that it would be good to put this video out, obviously first and foremost because I say many things about James Arthur, like I said before, and you could all go, yeah, you're just saying it, but actually what I say has just been evidenced there by him himself without me having to say anything. So, you know, that's one of the reasons. But also, there is just no time for bullies in this world, and I just wanted to send out a really important message to you all now, that you are stronger and better than you think you are, and you can overcome anything your heart desires, and I promise you, you can. There have been, many situations in people's lives where they think it's, all rubbish, and I'm being bullied and I don't know how to get out of this, and then they start looking at suicide, and yeah, it's really tough, really, really tough. But I just want to tell you that you really can do this. You can get past this, and if anyone's struggling right now, then I hope this video has touched you and made you realise that, do you know what, yeah, I believe in myself and I can do this. So guys, I'm not going to say much more because I think the video, like I said, speaks for itself. I think James Arthur has done an absolutely fantastic job yet again. His vocals were phenomenal. But guys, I hope you like this, and yeah, just remember that there's just talk to someone out there, and no matter who it is, just talk to them, and yeah, who knows what could happen. But I hope you like that video. I just thought it was really paramount that we brought this forward to you today, and maybe not an expected video of mine, but we've delivered it. So like I said, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for all the love and the support. Stay tuned for many more live reaction videos. I'm going to do a large batch of them now, and we'll see what happens, shall we? Right, that'll be it for me, but thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you. Bye bye.